exporting and importing the data by using the SQL server as well as Excel. Okay, fine. Now let's start. Yeah, you know Power BI? Little bit. Okay. See, so our topic is Module 13, working with external data. Okay, so importing and exporting data using VBA. Okay, when if you know the VBA, you can easily automate so that we can import and export the data easily. So Visual Basic application allow Excel to interact with external data files such as CSV file, text file, JSON file, CSV file, so many files. To import, process, and export data automatically. Okay. So import, example, reading a CSV file. Reading means just getting the data. We cannot write the data. It means we cannot change into the main file. We can import the data from that file. That is reading. Okay, reading the CSV file. So keep a CSV file into the folder with name sales underscore data dot CSV. It's a CSV file. You can change into the text file, JSON file, or whatever the file you are using in your office. Okay, so keep this file, and its name is sales underscore data dot CSV. Fine. Open a macro enable Excel file, and then put a command button and sign in this code into the button. Okay, so basically this is our code. We are going to put this code under a button. Okay, so dim WS as a worksheet, set WS as a this workbook dot sheet 1. Okay, it will take the data into the sheet 1. This workbook means uh, the current workbook where we pasting this code. After that, clear existing data, ws.sales.clear. After that, it will clear the data. And import CSV data, okay, with ws.query tables.add connection. And this is the location where we keep the file. So it's a text column D drive ACT folder, and this is the entire address of the file till this place. And it start copying the data from cell 1. Okay, after that, dot text file, press type equal to Excel delimited. Yeah. Then text file, comma delimited true. After that, refresh background query false. End with enter. Okay, so program will be in. Let's move. So first step is keep the file, this file. Let's check the folder. So file is sales underscore data here, and it's a CSV file. Let's open the file. See this CSV file with comma separated value. So this, yeah, the data are separated by comma. Okay. So under this file, the sales underscore data, these are the data. We have stored this data. Okay. Now let's go to the second step. What is the second step? Open macro enable Excel file, put a command button and sign this code into this button. Okay. So this is a macro enable sheet. How we can do that? Go to the file, save as. Yeah. So it's already macro enable. See this? Okay. No need to do anything. Now okay, so this is a macro enable sheet, and let me clean the sheet first. So this sheet contains nothing. Okay, now put a button in a Excel enable sheet. Put a button. So here button, okay, and then paste this code so that it can go to the folder, this folder, and start copying data from A1 and paste into the current sheet. Okay, that we are going to do this, automate this task, not manual copy paste. Let's go to the code, edit code. So same code I have already pasted here. See this? Copy this code, paste here. So same code. See this? After that, save the file. Once save, so import the data. Import from where? Import from this page. Sales, sales, sales underscore data page. Now see, we are going to import the all the data. These data. Just click. So whatever the data here, it can copy directly, even though there is a thousand row, thousand column. Doesn't matter. So let's suppose I delete some of the data, or let me put some more data from ChatGPT. Give some data for CSV file like ID, name, name, then last name. After that, department, then salary, anything else, company, like this. At least 20 rows. Okay, fine. So this will be the data. 20 rows. 20 rows. Let's copy it. And it's a comma separated. That is CSV file. So I'm going to delete the old data and paste. Okay. Here in the data sheet. Just paste it. Fine. So we have changed that. When we click on import, see, so I think just first save the page, save it. Otherwise, now it will just see. So whatever the data, it's automatically work. Yes. So this is importing the data. That is reading. We are not changing any data into the main file. That is this file. We are not going to change here. Just importing. Inputting in our this macro enable C. We are going to read it, not write. Writing means changing the data into the main file. So after that, this macro automatically open and import data from CSV file into the Excel starting at the cell A1. Okay. Then export example, writing a text file. Now, first we read the file. Now we are going to write the file. Okay. So importing, after that exporting. Export example, writing a text file. So keep a dot text file in a folder with name exported data.txt. Then open a macro enable Excel file. Put a command button and assign these codes. This time we are going to write the data, not read the data. So sub C2 underscore button 1 like this. dim file path as a string, then file name as an integer, dim I as long, j as long, so dim w as worksheet, and dim line data as string. Here set w as this workbook. From the current workbook and from sheet 1 path of the file, okay, and name of the file under the, this is the name of the file where we are going to write the data, okay. So this is the path we are given here. Then open a file path for output as file name, then file I equal to 1 to ws use range row dot count, then line data equal to line data and ws cell I j value like this. Print the file num left line data and length line data 1 minus 1. Next I close, and then message box data exported successfully. At the end of when it's export, this message will reflect in a message box. Okay, let's go to the macro enable sheet first. Here exporting data, export example writing a text file. Okay, so this is the data, current data in this file. Okay, if you want to change, we can change it. Shall I put this data, whatever data on the chat GPT, or we can add some more line? Yeah, I did it. So we importing, now we are exporting, we are transferring file from our sheet to the another sheet. First time we import the data, that is importing the file from one sheet to the our sheet. Now we are transferring data from our sheet to the next sheet. Okay, so let's suppose we have a data like this. Let me close this sheet, save it and close. So this is a micro enable sheet, and we have a data, this data, and we have to keep file name. What is the file name? But we have to keep a file name like cells underscore data.csv. No, not this file. We have to keep this file here. Export data.txt file. It means we are going to export data from our file to the another file. Let's check it whether this file is available or not. Export data here, and it's a text file, not a CSV file here. This time we are going to use text file. Earlier it's a CSV file. Now it's a text file. Let's open the text file. Check the data. So these are the data already there. I'm going to delete this data. Delete. Save the page. Save. Close. Reopen. Check whether anything is there or not. See, blank sheet. Okay. And the file name is same. Export data, and it is into this folder. Fine. If you want to check the location, just right click and go to the property. Yeah. See, this is the location. D drive ACT1 VBA macro Nusrat Jahan. Name of the folder. So same location here. D drive ACT VBA Nusrat Jahan, and this is the file name. And file name is here. Copy this file name and give the extension, this extension .txt. Okay. So I am pasting this code into a button into the micro enable sheet. Okay, so copying this code and simply copy and paste here. This place. This is the location, and this is the file name export data.txt. And from where we are exporting from this file. WS as a worksheet. This worksheet from C. Yeah, fine. So let's save and close this. Now when I run this, see data exported successfully. Let's go and check it. change some data like this here. I'm going to change the data. Yeah, simple things I'm going to put here. So, let's suppose I'm going to create ID, then name, then last name. Let's suppose salary, like this we have a data, only this line. And let me create a table. Putting ID like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Okay. Let me copy from ChatGPT. It will take lots of time. Give data 5 rules. Let's give the CSV file. Normal file. Give. So this is text file. Text data. Okay. Fine. Copy this. Give me in the table form. Now I will copy and paste directly. Done. If I give some color or something like this, and let me check into the text data. I don't know how it looks like in the text data. I'm going to delete this. Save this blank file. Go and import. Data imported successfully. Oh, the old one. Okay, we have to save the file, then it will. No, now. Okay, I think it's connected with the sheet one. See this? This is, I think. See? I think same data. This is same data. Yeah, same data. So I'm going to change this into this sheet. Copy this. Paste it to the sheet one. Now try. Done. Yes. Till this. The last. Yeah. Yeah. So after that, The below is the whole data. So from this part is here. Here. So this is called importing. Yeah. So these are the very small data. Otherwise, if you have a big data, it will helpful, very much helpful. All the tasks perform automatically. So after importing, let's move for another concept. Automatic CSV and text file handling. So task you can automate: import single multiple CSV file into one workbook, merge data from several text files, clean or transform data during import. Example: remove blank lines, export process data automatically. So these tasks we can perform easily using this file handling automation. That is automation in the VBA. So keep a CSV file into the target folder, put some data into it, copy this code into your macro Excel file and run. So example, import one CSV file from the folder, only one CSV file. Okay. So button 3, dim as a workbook, dim CSV path as a string, set target sheet as set WS this worksheet. Okay, we are importing data into the same sheet. After that, this is the path from where we are going to import, and name of the file is data underscore test.csv. So 1 minute now. 1 minute. 1 minute. Ah, hello. My dad was calling. That's why. Okay, fine. So this is the link from where we can copy the data, and this is the file name. Okay. After that, dot text file first type that Excel delimited, then delimiter is true, and this text file consecutive delimiter false. Like this code I just created by using the ChatGPT. You can easily create it. So message box, data imported successfully into sheet 1, and this is information in the form of information it's look like. Okay, let's move to the sheet 3. Sheet 3, we have this import data from one CSV file, because only one CSV file, this CSV file, data.txt CSV file. Let's go to the folder, data.txt. This is the CSV file. Okay, so only this is the data in this CSV, only one CSV file when going to import. So this is the data. Let it be open. Okay, now I'm going to read this normal data. Okay, same code I just copy from here and paste into this macro level C. Okay, same, and the page name is data underscore test.csv file. This is the file, data underscore csv file. Okay, so I'm going to import this data into our currency. Only single file, using single file. So just okay, click on this. See, data imported successfully into the sheet 3. This is the sheet 3. And okay, same way now we are going to import the data from multiple sheets. So importing multiple CSV file from the folder. This time we are going to import data underscore test CSV file, again CSV file dot path, whatever the CSV file there, it will import the data. Okay. Yeah. So here data dot test, data dot underscore. Let me check that. This file. Okay. And then on data set, data dot test this way. Okay. Create a button for multiple getting the data here. Check the. So this workbook dot sheet, in the same sheet we are going to copy the data from this folder. Okay, and file type is CSV dot CSV. Whatever the CSV file available there, they can copy all the data. Either, so there is, how many CSV file is there? I think 1, 2, 3, and I think here 4. Yeah, whatever the CSV file available there, they can copy all the data. Yeah. Copy from multiple sheets. So I need to delete the old one. Let's run the code. See? From each CSV file they copy the data. From first CSV file, from second CSV file, third CSV file, and this is also the data. Yeah. Whatever the CSV file available into the folder, they copy entire data from the sheet. Okay. So importing from multiple sheets. After that, this is a very interesting concept. Just concentrate. Connecting Excel with the database, that is SQL Server and Access. Okay. So let me first open the MS SQL. This is a SQL Server. Let it open. It will take some time to open. Okay. Now let's start. So Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So SQL Server is the product of Microsoft. Okay, and it's a database where we can store a big data, very big data, which is not handled by the Excel. So that we can use this kind of database to store the large data. Yeah. Let's start it. So you know Power BI and the Advanced Excel, right? Now you know the VBA. Now you know VBA also. Okay. What about the Python and SQL Server? You don't know, no? Hmm. Okay. In future, okay. Whenever you want to learn Python or MS SQL or Power BI, you know that you know the Power BI. Any software, let me know. Okay, I will help you to learn all the software. Okay, so this is the user interface of SQL Server, and this is called the server name. This is the server name. Okay, whenever you create on click on connect, it will connect to the server. So I'm going to connect it. Connect. Okay, now click on the new query. Whenever you click on the new query, yeah, query page will be open here at this place. See, now this is the database here, database. Click on this plus sign. Once you click, you will find lots of database here. So this database created by me, myself. Okay. So whenever you install this SQL server, it will blank. So whenever you create database so like this. These are the database. Okay. So now I'm going to use any of the database like let's suppose TCS database. TCS is a company. Okay. Whenever you click on this, it will expand, and there is a folder called table. Click on this. So I created a table here, two tables. One table is employee, another table is TCS underscore table. Okay. So let's check which data is available here. Okay. So for this, you have to know the SQL query. How to write SQL query? Select start from table. Which table? This table. So drag the table and drop here. Even you can write the table name also. And okay, change the data. Yeah, yeah. Drag and drop. Drag and drop is easy so that no spelling mistake happen. Now select the database. Which database you are working? I am working in the TCS underscore database. TCS underscore database. Okay. Now when I execute this, select this query and execute. See, this is the table. Only few data. And let's close this database because there is very few data. Let's move to the Take Mahindra table. So we have so many tables here, customer, department, and so many things. I'm going to use this employee underscore Take Mahindra. Just delete this and drag the table name and drop here and change the database. Take Mahindra. Take Mahindra. Copy and execute. Only two. Wait a minute. No, no, actually, I just created very small data. So customer. Okay, at least 5 rows. For learning purpose, I created these things. Even for employee, if you select employee, delete this customer. Select okay. All right. So these are the tables we have created, rows and column. Now let's suppose we have a big data. So for example, I have created this for learning purpose, a small data. So you will get thousands of data, millions of data, billions of data. Okay. But this time only the 7 row. I want to import this data into the Excel. Okay, by using the VBA automate task. Just click, and I want to on one click I import all the data from SQL Server to the Excel file so that I can analyze the data and make the reports. Okay, so connecting Excel with the database, that is SQL Server, or even you can connect with the MS Access, any database. So VBA can connect Excel to the database like SQL Server, Microsoft MS Access using ADO ActiveX data object or ADO library. This let you run SQL queries, retrieve data, and even update record directly from Excel. We can update, yeah, we can update this record also by using the VBA or Excel. Okay, so we have to create a connection between SQL and SQL and the Excel. Okay, so here, import data from the SQL server. So sheet 4 button 1 on error, go to the error handler, dim connection as object, dim rs as object, and dim SQL as a string, dim ws as a worksheet. So set worksheet equal to this worksheet, sheet 4. Set connect, create object ado db database dot connection. It will create the connection between database. Then set rs equal to create object adodb dot record set. Okay. Then open connection. Connect dot open provide SQL OLEDB database like this. So see this. This is the source. And what is this? This is the name of the server. I think you have seen in the earlier that I used. This is the server name here. In the earlier I show you the server name and just connected it. So that server name is here. Copy the server name, paste here. Okay. Then initial catalog Infosys database. I am going to import the data from this Infosys database. Where is the Infosys database? Just this. Infosys here. Okay. Okay. First we create a connection using the server name. After that, we find the database, Infosys database. This is the Infosys database. Expand this. Check the table. So this is the table. Infosys underscore company. Okay. Integrated security SSPI. After that, select top 5 from the database, that is Infosys company. This is the table, Infosys company. Let's check what kind of data is there. Change the database, that is Infosys database. Where it is here. Okay, so 7 rows, and these are the data under this database. So I want select top 5. If you don't want top 5, just write select. It will select the entire data. I will do it later. Okay. Okay. Then rs.open SQL connect 3.1 add open static add lock record only. Write the Excel file. Write means copy the data from SQL server like this. So after that, message box will reflect the message like data imported from SQL server successfully, and then if error, it will show like this. Okay. So copy the entire data. Copy and go to the macro enable sheet 4, and let me delete this data. Right click, fine. Okay, so same data is here. This is the server name. I copy and paste it. After that, take Mahindra is the database, and then from this table. So let's see what we are doing here. So this time we are selecting Take Mahindra database. Go to the SQL server and select Take Mahindra. After that, Take Mahindra. What is the table name? Customer. Take Mahindra. Customer. Customer. This table. Okay, this is the data here. So there is a 5 row, and even I say top 5. So I'm going to make this top 3. Okay, save it. Now run this. Data imported from SQL Server successfully, and only 3 rows. See, whether the data is set. Customer ID 1, daily. Yeah, so I set only 3, no? See this? I said, okay, yeah, I just here only 3. So if you want all data, just remove these top three. Only select star from this data the table. Save it and run this. Run. See all the data. So this way we can copy the data from SQL server. Yeah, even you can connect with the other database like MS Access, Oracle. There's so many databases. And this is your automated task. No need to open, go to this and copy these things out. Just simply click it, and it will copy the data. Either it's a lakhs of data or thousands of data. Doesn't matter. Yeah, good. And if you want to create a report, just create a macro. Click on the second button. It will automatically create the report also. First import the data from the SQL server. Click on the second button. That create the report. It will create the report. Yeah, just as per your requirement, create a macro and just click the button. It will run and create a report. So these are the main works. How to automate the task, how to automatically import and export the data from Excel. Yeah, this is the use of macro actually here. Hmm. Hmm. So these are the main work of the uh, VBA. Here it will, yeah, it will help you. Yeah. So this is the, okay. So I think, yeah, this is the last topic of this module. Connect with the database, any database. Not even connect, you can export the data from here to SQL. Yes. But you have to create the macro for that. Okay. This time I just simply import the data. You can export it also. All right. So this is the module 13 and we have completed it. Okay. So for next class we can start with the module 14 and that class is also important because in that module we can learn about the automatically send the emails to the 100 of the people in a single click. Okay, that is very important. Even this is very important. This part is also important. Okay, so I will share the this class note, Excel file, and video of this class. Okay, okay then. When you want to meet for the next class? Next Sunday? Perfect. Yeah, we will discuss. We will discuss and connect it. Because one class is left. After that, your VBA course is completed. You can apply for the certificate to the ACT. Okay. Then goodbye. Bye bye. Meet in the next class. Thank you.